What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. About to bring you some NBA 2K22 My GM series featuring the Dallas Mavericks, who are on the road against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is game number 42. So far we have won 4 straight games, and hopefully we can get a 5th win tonight, so we'll be close to completing our task of winning 8 straight. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started.
They gon' know me as legendary. Fans, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married.
Yes, sir. Come on, break it. How about that pass? Come on, that was amazing. Nice.
Ja Morant.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Ja Morant.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's teaching with a few things and really improved his form.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Griffin, Fournier out there with Doncic. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Dinwiddie in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there. That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And there's the drive, and Doncic throws it down.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Doncic against Morant. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Here's Brooks. Score by Dallas. To the paint. Here's Clark. Makes it off the glass.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Doncic, and he just worked New York in that last game. Yep, that one goes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Morant against Doncic. Feeds it to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
They get it back.
Ooh.
And rejection by Jackson. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Puts it up off the inbound. Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Doncic against Clark. Doncic, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Lobbed up there for Clark. And it's sent back by Lopez. Doncic outside. Tries from the block. That one no good. Nice D from Brooks. Over to the left wing. Bain passes to Jackson. Six to shoot. Out to the right wing. Clark with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Doncic passes to Griffin. Out to Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Fournier. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's Brooks on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic with the block.
Luka Doncic more than capable on the defensive end because he has size and smarts, and he sends that one back.
Here's Griffin. It's good. This game is all even. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Dallas.
Throwing lineup change.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Now, here's Doncic following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Here's Fournier. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice. Boy, the game of basketball has exploded in Europe, and in one country in particular, France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
Sinks the triple.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Following the three-pointer by Kyle Anderson. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night. For Fournier, he's joined in the international competitions by NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Boy, what a great 1-2 punch for the French, including those two. 9 players from France saw time in the NBA in the 2021 season. Gives you some sense of how the talent pool continues to expand. Incredible.
Here's Doncic. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Outside Fournier. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Mavericks. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Memphis, they're 9th best in the conference.
And I think for Dallas, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. 1:22 left in the first. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Melton finds Jones. Back to Melton. Griffin with the steal. Doncic looking it over. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
55 seconds left here in the first quarter.
So low scoring half.
Jones against Doncic. Memphis moving that ball around. Tillman passes to Anderson. Here's Conchar. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Anderson.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And the dunk by Doncic.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Anderson, a screen on Curry. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting
Get him out of here.
Foul trouble early in this game.
And here is Doncic. It's Curry outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7-4 win.
All right, get him some rest.
Wingspan Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Now Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside for Jackson. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. 5 to shoot. Over Muscala. Brooks misses. Dallas leading by 8. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie drives in. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Frank Ntilikina.
And so here is Dallas. There's the triple. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Ntilikina's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry against Morant. Jackson a screen on Curry. Here's Morant. Drilled from 11 feet out. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over. Well, this guy maturing right before our eyes. Frank Ntilikina drills the catch and shoot pretty.
Here's Morant. That shot misses. Great tee that time from Curry. Dallas leading by 12. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dinwiddie dishes to Curry. Off target with his 3. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Jackson passes to Morant. Six on the shot clock. Now here's Brooks. He's covered by Muscala. Brooks misses. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Curry against Morant. Curry is inside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior. He will finish shots.
Who wants a t-shirt? Hey, your Grizzlies!
Grizzlies with some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Clark and Jones. Subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Jackson. Shoots over Griffin. And they'll get another chance. Back to Jones. Here's Bain. He's guarded by Fournier. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Bain, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And Fournier kicks to Ntilikina. The pass to Muscala. Stolen by Jackson. 3 on 3. Morant passes to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan. And at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Here's Ntilikina. And he could not get that one to go.
Got Morant.
And he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Morant.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ntilikina. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded close. Pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Lopez covering. Here's Tillman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Melton, no good. Ntilikina looking it over. Kicks it to Bullock. Fires the 3. Griffin inside. Working on Anderson. Griffin's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Melton with the ball. Defended now by Fournier.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play as he gets the finish.
The Grizzlies.
Where's the foul at?
Of the night.
First team foul.
I'm going to let you have that.
At the line for Memphis, John Conchar. 1 shot.
Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Ntilikina. 8 points for him. Dallas again missing. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Concho. No good with the triple. For Dallas, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Ntilikina passes to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Melton with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No problem on the jumper in close.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Drives to the hoop. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Tyus Jones.
And Memphis called for the foul.
Well, put that speed to work, Mr. Ntilikina, doing a nice job attacking the defense.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the 2nd quarter.
Melton passes to Tillman. Back to Melton. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Well, you love that Frank Ntilikina went up so strong for that. He puts the official in a position where he's got to get to the foul line. Nicely done.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Alec Burks checked in for Griffin. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Reggie Bullock. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 13. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Down low, here's Tillman, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Takes it inside. Ntilikina can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Melton passes to Tillman. Back to Melton for 3. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. For 3, Fournier. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the 2nd quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense. We're not able to get stops and get out and running, so not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
I hope they see the upcoming road games as an opportunity to spend time together and build trust. The ties you make with your guys on the trip can really strengthen the squad, like me and you, Ernie. Forget Kenny. Me and you are tight.
And now let's analyze this first half. It's been all Luka Doncic, just doing whatever he wants out there.
When he's hot, it's like a fire that spreads quick. Oh, he's so hot, it's a fire right here on the desk. He's determined. He's relentless. Hey, give me a fire extinguisher. And before you know it, you're torched.
And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the second half.
Torched.
Was that sarcasm, Ernie?
It was, Shaq. Get him.
Easy, big fella, easy.
I don't even know what stirring means.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Dallas leading by 11. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Doncic. Myers Leonard is out there with Griffin. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 3 spot. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Now here's Morant. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. They get it again.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brooks the best of Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Basket counts. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Bane. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The drive by Doncic.
Oh!
Rejection by Jackson. Curry kicks to Dinwiddie. Driving inside.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
All right, ref, give me the ball.
The first one falls.
Okay.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Grizzlies trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Morant. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. 8 points for him.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here's Morant. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Hey, the Grizzlies.
Muscala, he's checked in for Dallas. Evan Fournier comes in for Blake Griffin. Here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Going inside, and the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Morant outside. Passes it to Bain. Inside, here's Jackson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, how about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Doncic passes to Muscala. Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fournier for 3. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks outside. Loads it up there for Morant. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fournier into the lane. Outside for Curry. Back to Dinwiddie. Tries again.
Nope.
It's Clark with the rebound.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Here's Morant. He can't get it to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
Well, solid at recognizing when to attack on the interior. Fournier staying aggressive.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Timeout called the Grizzlies. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Here's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get out for your Grizzlies.
So both teams making some changes here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Ja Morant.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
On defense, the Mavericks. They lead by 14. Here's Anderson, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making...
You know what? I want his energy going 2 below, so we're going to put Ty Jerome. You know what? We'll put Ntilikina back in.
A huge effort on that end of the floor.
Oh.
And here's Melton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And D'Anthony Melton picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Doncic.
Luka, give you some rest.
And so here is Dallas. It's a 14-point game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Good work there as it goes. Ntilikina's got 14 points.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Anderson with the ball.
I'm watching this.
And Anderson gets it to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes.
Idiot.
It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Blocking foul called on Kyle Anderson.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
I'm shooting too, but
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. Muscala uses the glass to finish the
and I get so sick of them the refs giving me the ball when I'm not on screen.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Conchar, the pass to Anderson. Here's Tillman. Lopez covering. Here's Jones. It's tipped. 1:27 left in the third. And D'Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Ntilikina. 14 points for him. Off with the layup. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. Here's Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Ntilikina. Defended by Jones. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Tries it from 9. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, hey, you see me standing right there.
Timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Now, here is Muscala. Defended by Jones. Fournier for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Now, here's Melton. He's guarded by Fournier. Anderson the screen. Here's Conchar. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Here's Ntilikina over Jones, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Grizzlies trail by 17. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Bill Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position.
Off my back.
Here's Doncic. Denied by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Lopez with the steal. Fournier gets a wide open look, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Mavericks lead by 17. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And it's Doncic missing. Memphis with the ball. Brooks finds Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Clark. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Curry's checked in for the Mavericks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Tries to save it. To the inside. And with that, the Mavericks.
Who are you throwing the ball to?
Just 12 points on the bucket from Clark.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Bullock, good.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Morant with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
And they double up Doncic. He kicks it to Bullock. Outside Fournier. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Count the basket. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And Doncic throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
In that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Curry finds Doncic. Fournier in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
That bucket in no time at all.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Hey, show a grand girl.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Fournier. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Morant against Doncic. Morant looking around. Lopez with the block. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Clark. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Morant. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taken that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Jackson to the middle. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Lopez. Doncic against Morant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Luka Doncic at the line for one.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Some people believe Luka Doncic's rise to stardom has been quick, but let's not forget, this young man left his home to turn pro as a 13-year-old.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now here's Morant. Into the lane. Jackson. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. 13 points for Jaren Jackson.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Brandon Clark. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 16-point game. Lopez with the steal. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Morant. Dinwiddie left side. Back to Doncic. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Now here's Jackson. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Bain, and that one is hammered home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Bain. Floats it up there for Morant.
He's on the ball, too.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Now, Doncic.
5 straight wins.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next game, which will be against the Orlando Magic. See y'all next time.